What's going on, guys? Scott here, and this video, it's going to be kind of weird. Like, I have no script. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm kind of like emotional talking about this, so I don't even know if it's going to make any sense. But there's something that's kind of been bugging me and like resting on my shoulders. I just want to make this video as a type of cathartic release. Now, if you agree, awesome. I'm sure there's people that share this viewpoint. If you don't agree, that's cool too. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, then you know last weekend I missed my flight to PAX. It was my birthday weekend, supposed to go to PAX, meet up with TF crew, and I was excited for months. Like, our yearly PAX trip is awesome. I get to hang out with my best friends from TF2, and I was really bummed. So like most people, when you're depressed or down, you either try to do something that's going to make you like get out of your funk, or you're going to just wallow in your own self-pity. One of those two things. It affects people differently. But I was super down already, and I decided to take the time to like catch up on the TF2 community. I don't have a lot of time to go on Reddit and stuff like that. So I went on Reddit, and I was just disturbed beyond belief with everything that was going on at this particular time. And it kind of solidified a feeling that I've had about the TF2 community for a while now. Now, ever since Gunmetal came out, I've felt that the TF2 community, or at least the like vocal community, has been a lot more toxic than in previous years. I had a discussion with my friend around Gunmetal, and he was like, dude, maybe, it's not that it's more toxic, it's just that you're like either burned out or you're just starting to notice it now, but it's pretty similar. And I kind of just took it like, yeah, okay, I could see that. And then finally, when this Meet Your Match update came out, it was blatant as night and day. Like, you have people that like the new update, you have people that hate the new update, but for whatever reason, they can't just accept the other like party's view or opinion on something. Everybody just keeps fucking fighting each other and going over like, oh no, this is stupid, you're a fucking retard. Oh dude, you share your opinion, you're an idiot, blah blah blah. And it's so frustrating because Team Fortress is already such a small community, and realistically the community is the best part of Team Fortress. It's blatantly obvious, which some people will not accept. Valve really doesn't give a fuck about Team Fortress. Like, yeah, they'll update it just enough to keep the people happy, just enough to make the key money keep coming, but at the end of the day, CSGO and Dota are the big moneymakers for Valve. Obviously, TF2 is always going to be a pet project. TF2 will never die because it's a free-to-play game and people will keep coming and coming and coming. So it's just, if you have these two mega fucking moneymakers that, CSGO and Dota make billions every year. And then you have TF2, which is like the older cousin who, he went away to college. He's still cool with everybody, but it's just not the same. He's not part of that like close-knit group. Unless Valve decides to do a TF3 or even a Source 2 update, it's a 9-year-old game. And in the grand scheme of things, we love TF2. We think that it's the best thing in the fucking world because we love it. But an outsider looking in, or somebody that isn't familiar with TF2, or one of the, a console players like quadruple the size of PC players. We don't really like think about that because we play PC Master Race. We have a better gaming experience, but there's a shit ton more console players than there are PC players. And unless they're like an older player that used to have Orange Box on PS3 or PS4, the newer generation, they probably have no clue what TF2 is. So in the grand scheme of gaming, the CODs, the Minecrafts, even the Overwatches, TF2 really, it doesn't exist to these people. So when I see a video like MatPat's where, he's comparing Overwatch to TF2, which there are obviously reasons to compare the two. The Overwatch dev team it's blatantly obvious they were directly, I can't even think of the word I'm looking for, like TF2 inspired them to make Overwatch. It's very similar to an extent. But on the flip side of that, it is a completely different game. So when you have these two teams like being pit together by people that just want to make like clickbait money, MatPat knew what he was doing. And I'm not going to blatantly bash MatPat because he's still a content creator. People put a lot of time and effort into making these videos. For whatever reason, that they make the videos, if they want to have 1 billion subs and make a lot of money, or they just enjoy making the videos. People put effort into it, so it's not really my place or other people's places, as far as I'm concerned, to rip on content creators for what they do. You either like it or you don't. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Leave comments and stuff like that regarding, what you don't like about it or whatever. That's my opinion. Obviously, it doesn't work like that. But the stuff that I saw, people blatantly attacking this dude, and it was all in like TF2's honor, which is completely understandable and somewhat like I appreciate that people stick up for TF2, that TF2 is loved so much that people feel the need to stick up for it. But when you like blatantly attack this dude and say stuff like, oh, he has millions of people watching this and it's going to make TF2 look bad. If you're doing like attacking him in his comment section or on Twitter and stuff like that, you're making TF2 look bad too. So with all the drama that's being circulated in the TF2 community right now, it's not so much me saying, don't be passionate, don't stick up for TF2, but just watch how you do it. If you come off like a cunt, someone that's never heard of TF2 before, they're only there watching Overwatch, they play on PC, when they finally get bored of Overwatch, they'll be like, oh, I kind of like this game style, let's try out this TF2. But if they see a bunch of people acting like fucking animals in the comments section, they're going to think that this game's fan base is like this vocal minority. Obviously, that's not the case. TF2 has some of the greatest video gamers involved in its community, but when you act like that, it kind of tarnishes all of us. Do you know what I mean? And I know that in this age of internet trolls and edgy fucking comments and all that stuff, it's hard because you have no personal liability to what you say on the internet. But just think about it. If you really do love TF2 as much as you say you do, then act like it. Don't give the whole community or the game a bad name just because you're edgy as fuck and your lunchroom table in junior high, like you're the king shit of the junior high. Like, don't act like that. Obviously, it means nothing what I'm saying because you're going to be a fuckboy if you want. But if you really, really love TF2 and you honestly, like, in your heart know that you love TF2 and you care more about the game than you care about being edgy, then, like, calm that shit down. Because we're going to continue to see people using Overwatch being pit against TF2 in order to get clicks. Overwatch has 15 million plus people playing right now. TF2 will never, ever, ever have 15 million people playing simply because it's a 9-year-old game. If this game was released today, a shit ton of people would be playing it. Now, on top of that, TF2 really is like harder to play TF2 than it is to play Overwatch. Overwatch it's centered around being casual. So, people that play TF2, if they're just coming into it, it's a harder game to grasp, it's a harder game to get good at, which can be very daunting for some people. So, realistically, if we want more people to play TF2 and we want to keep the community thriving, let's make TF2 look as amazing as it makes us feel. If that makes any sense. Like, don't just be positive and be like friendly with each other. And I know it doesn't matter. Like, everything I'm saying right now, it's falling on deaf ears. But I just kind of feel like I have to get it off my chest because every time I see this negative bullshit, it just like kills me a little bit inside. It makes me not excited about TF2, which fucking sucks because TF2 has been my favorite game. It will always be my favorite game. It's gotten me, it's like I met some of my best friends through TF2. TF2 has kept me probably from killing myself at least once. I love TF2 so much, and like the game's not going to change. We'll get a couple updates here and there. It's not going to be warped into some new game magically. There's no Mario pipe. It's not going to happen. So we have to work with what we have, do the best that we can do with what we have, and just enjoy it. If that makes any sense. I don't know. Like, I'm just kind of rambling right now. I'm kind of like shaking because I already know you fuckers are going to crucify me in the comment section. But I really don't care because I feel like my girlfriend is being tied to train tracks and a big train of negativities with an engineer fuckboy driving, like a train engineer, not, the class engineer, which I tend to talk about in a negative light quite a bit. You see what I'm saying. So just try to be positive about what we have. don't make the game look bad in public unless you just really don't care and you're super edgy and you want TF2 to die. I know there are people who are like, oh, TF2's dead. Like, I might as well just step on its grave. It's cool, I get that. I mean, TF2, you can look at it in quite a few different ways. But I would like the game to flourish. It's not going to happen because of Meet Your Match. Everybody thought that was like the second coming of Jesus. It was going to make TF2 some huge, big, important game. That's not going to happen. We're the ones who have to, like, make TF2 great again. That sounds so cheesy. I feel like, yeah. Anyway, just stop. Stop being negative. We're not at a Trump versus Clinton rally in a trailer park in Chernobyl, okay? Stop being fucking toxic. Just play the game. Enjoy it. And finally, the last thing I want to say, stop fucking hating on Overwatch so much. If you don't like the game, don't watch the videos. Don't play the videos. Don't fucking listen to Overwatch. Just play TF2. You know, like, I've never in my life seen people attack other communities as much as I've seen TF2 players, like, attack Overwatch. And it's not because they necessarily hate the game. It's because they think Overwatch is going to destroy TF2. And yeah, so what? People left to go play Overwatch. It's a new game. That happens. The only reason people have been playing this game for so long is because they get sick of the new games. Tons of people left TF2 and started CSGO. Most of them came back. People still play COD. People still play a shit ton of other games, but they always come back. You know what I mean? So just stop with the blatant hate. If you don't like Overwatch videos, don't watch Overwatch videos. If you don't like the fact that Scout and Tracer are compared to each other and you think that Scout could have done more, who cares? It's made for fucking entertainment. Like, you shouldn't let other people dictate how you feel about something. And I know it's hard. We live in a world where drama is fueled literally everywhere. Like, Kardashians are popular and, like, fucking Keemstar and all this stuff where drama, it literally is a huge part of everyday life. Stop getting caught up in it, though. It's really not that important at the end of the day. Take a step back. Just try to, like, appreciate TF2 again. Get back to loving it and trying to make it better. Or just fucking, you know, continue to be a fuckhead. It doesn't matter to me. I'm still going to play the game. I'm just going to cut off, like, never go on certain message boards again, or just go back to just singly playing the game, and that's it. And that's sad, because between the map makers and the SFMers and, you know, even the man versus machiners, like, TF2 has so much to offer, and I kind of feel like people are just squandering it, and it makes me really sad. So that's it. I've just babbled my fucking brains out. I don't really know if anybody's going to agree with me or disagree with me or whatever, but that's all I wanted to say. So thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, peace.